This folder is empty. By the end of this video, it is a real app, and the bill is $15.31. At API rates, I paid $0, and on the way, every Claude Code concept you keep hearing about, memory, skills, subagents, hooks, plan mode, is going to earn its spot in a real build. Not slides, a build. Here is the app, SnapChef. You type what is actually in your fridge, it gives you 3 real recipes you can cook right now, plus a shopping list for what is missing. 4 phases: build it, break it, teach it new tricks, then let it police itself. Blank folder, let's build. Okay, so, 1 sentence. Build me a web app called SnapChef. I type what is in my fridge, 3 real recipes, a shopping list, 1 file, no frameworks, works offline, enter. And first concept, right here, it stops and asks before running anything on my machine. Permission modes. It runs with exactly as much freedom as you give it, and you can widen that per project. I hit yes. 4 minutes later, and I will skip the churn. There is a 54 kilobyte file in the folder. 1 file. That is the whole app. First boot, I type what was genuinely in my fridge. 3 recipes ranked by match with a you need split. It even built quick start chips I never asked for. Most people stop here and call it done. This is exactly where it starts getting good. Phase 1. Break it. I tell it to write a test suite for its own app. Real assertions. Can every recipe actually be reached from its own ingredients? And the tests fail. Wait, it found a bug in its own code. See, I fed it nonsense. Eggs, unicorn meat, dragon fruit, and unicorn meat matched a recipe. Why? Because the matcher was doing a lazy text search, and unicorn meat contains the word corn. That is not an AI bug, that is the exact bug you would write on a Friday afternoon. So it fixes it, proper word boundaries, and here is concept 2. It writes the lesson down, Claude.md. Think of it as house rules taped to the fridge. 1 file only, no frameworks, every recipe must be real. And my favorite line, a gotcha section that literally says unicorn meat must not match corn. Every future session reads that note first. The project remembers, even when the chat does not. Phase 2. Anything you do twice, you turn into a command. Anthropic calls them skills now. I have it write 1/add recipe Thai basil chicken. That 1 line adds a real recipe, checks it against the house rules, and reruns the whole test suite before it is allowed in. It is a recipe app that gatekeeps recipes. I respect it. Then the biggest feature, cook mode. Full screen steps, built-in timers, and for big features you do not just say go, you plan first. Plan mode. Measure twice, cut once, except the measuring is free and takes 90 seconds. It came back with details I did not ask for, timers that keep running while you read ahead, a beep with no audio file so it stays offline. I said build it, it built it. Honest moment though, the plan also padded some recipes with ingredients they did not need, just to look thorough. Remember that, it comes back. Quick one, the whole repo, the prompt sequence, the hook config pinned in the comments. Copy it. Phase 3, I want this thing audited. So I launched 2 agents in parallel. A subagent is basically a second Claude with its own clean memory. One reads all 36 recipes like an angry chef. The other spends 20 minutes throwing emoji and French at the parser. The chef came back with a list. Padded ingredients, told you it comes back, a missing boil step, phrasing that breaks matching, real findings, and the part 1 thought would be hard. The recipe database was instant. The part that broke was a 3-letter word. Now the best concept on the channel today, hooks. A hook is a smoke detector. It does not ask permission, it just goes off. Mine runs the full test suite after every single edit, and if the tests fail, the edit is blocked. And look at this line, hook fired and blocked, exactly as designed. It tried to save a file while 4 defects were open, and its own smoke detector stopped it. The machine is now protecting the app from the machine. Also, real talk, halfway through this build my Mac rebooted. One command, Claude continue, and the whole session came back. That is not a concept I planned to show you, it just saved me. Moment of truth. Sunday night fridge. 7 real things. Eggs, half an onion, leftover rice, cheddar, spinach, garlic, a tin of tuna, garlic butter fried rice. 75% match. It knows I have the rice, the egg, the garlic, it wants soy sauce, and it puts exactly that on the shopping list. Open cook mode. Step 1. Use cold day-old rice. Fresh rice steams instead of frying. That is a real tip, and the timer is running. Spacebar to pause it. This is a cookable dinner from an empty folder. The receipt /usage, everyone still calls it /cost, $15.31 at API rates on my $200 a month max plan that was 19% of one session, so out of pocket, 0. 31 minutes of model time inside about 3 hours of wall clock, including the reboot, 2,100 lines, 36 recipes, 54 tests, all green, and I reran those myself. I did not take its word for it. What still does not work? The matcher keys off the first word, so weird dish names can dodge the checks, and one file is going to stop scaling eventually. Every number here is the real bill and the real clock. Verdict. Okay, honestly, the app is fine. The workflow is the story. Steal 3 things. 1. Write the house rules before the second prompt. A 5-line Claude.md saves you an hour of drift. 2. Make it test itself, then wire the hook so the tests run on every edit. You saw it block a bad save. That is the whole pitch. 3. Plan mode before any feature bigger than a sentence. Tonight's starter, an empty folder, 1 sentence, your own dumb app idea. That is it. Most people will watch this and go read more docs. You are going to open an empty folder. Ship a V1 tonight. Ugly counts. Then tell me what is actually in your fridge right now. Weirdest fridge in the comments gets run through SnapChef, and I pin the result. I build one of these every single week, so subscribe, and the like genuinely helps more than you think. This is Predur. Receipts, not hype.